Hi, first grade garden scientists. Today I have a special treat. This video was sent to me by my housemate Bailey, who is also a gardener. They were able to go to their client's house on the same day that a beekeeper named Lon came because he was adding a new swarm of bees to their client's beehive. Now, I have never seen the inside of a beehive habitat before until I saw this video, so I really wanted to share it with you, and I hope you think it's as cool as I do. In the video, there's a lot of information and it's a little bit long, but I still think it's very interesting. I'll be doing some voiceover explanations, and also you'll hear Lon describe some different parts of what's going on. And at the end, I have a fun activity for you.
Our beekeeper is explaining that this green box is not very healthy and it doesn't have a queen anymore. So we are going to add a new colony of bees to the green bee hive. This is almost like having new friends move into your neighborhood so that the community is becoming bigger and helping each other. Next, they're going to add some smoke to the bottom of the beehive. Bees don't like smoke, so it's going to cause them to move up towards the top part of the hive.
And you can hear the bees begin to move up. And what's happening is the smoke becomes an alert, and they go up and gorge on honey. And that helps to calm them down, just like us going out and having a big Thanksgiving dinner. In this instance, we have full safety gear, veil, jackets, gloves.
Now they're going to take off the top cover and add a bit more smoke to get the bees off of the cover and make it easier to open up. They're going to check out what is going on in there and see and hear how the bees are doing.
Wow. And you can hear.
You can really hear them.
When he pulls off the top, he notices that there's not as much bee activity as you would expect there to be in a big beehive. So now he's going to check the different frames, which is where bees build their combs, to see what's going on inside.
You can see that this is a pollen frame. What they do is make something called bee bread. And bee bread is pollen mixed with honey that they will fill up, and it becomes their protein source. I'm going to take a quick look at these. So this is all nice. That's all nectar. Nectar is unfinished honey. Nectar typically comes in at about 60 or 70% water, and will eventually be dehydrated down to 17% water, at which time it becomes honey.
This combining of two different swarms of bees is called a paper merge. It's called that because they put a piece of newspaper on top of the old colony of bees. You can see it flapping in the wind on the left. And then they're going to put the new colony of bees on top, so that slowly the bees will eat through the newspaper and get used to each other a little bit at a time.
This is what's called a swarm trap. Typically a box that has a disc that I can open and close to allow bees in. And in this case, it's set only on airing.
This means that the bees have lots of air, but they cannot get out of this box on their own. Lon, the beekeeper, is going to open up this white box with the new colony of bees in it. Those frames will be put into the top part of the old colony. as a way to introduce the newbies to the neighborhood.
Okay, so you ready for the exciting part?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You are about to see a whole lot of bees come out at once. Remember, this is just a video, so you don't have to worry about getting stung, and it's a special opportunity to see this combining of two different colonies.
That's a swarm.
All right.
This is approximately 4 pounds of bees.
Wow.
With,
Beautiful. Oh my god. Wow, look at them hanging off of there.
Yeah.
Wow.
when they gather together like that, that's called festooning. You see how they're hanging like that?
Wow.
And what festooning allows them to do is from their abdomen, from their stomach, they release a waxy substance that others will gather up and then produce wax from them to make the comb.
Wow.
The wax comb.
They are going to put on a metal grate called a queen excluder. But don't worry, she's not lonely. This grate is big enough for the worker bees to get through, but too small for the larger queen to get through. And it keeps her in the bottom part of the hive so that she can focus on laying eggs. And the top part of the hive is saved for the worker bees to make honey, so that when the beekeepers go to harvest the honey, they don't accidentally take out the queen or her eggs that she worked so hard to make.
Now we're just going to close it back up. At this time of year in the springtime, this hive should have a good start and should be very productive through the year.
Wasn't that amazing? I have never seen so many bees in my life, and I am glad that I'm on this side of the screen and not there with all of those bees. My assignment for you is to make your dream beehive. So you can use some of the information that we learned from Lon in our video, but you can also have a little bit of fun imagining what you think the perfect beehive would be like. Here I have my queen bee and her eggs, and here are some larvae that are enjoying the slide that I built onto my beehive. In the middle here I have a worker bee dance club, because even though the workers work so hard to go out and pollinate flowers and get the nectar from the flowers to bring back and make honey, they still need some time to have fun. And finally, at the top of my hive, I have the honey storage room, but I also made a straw so that maybe some humans could come by and get a little sip of honey. Feel free to design your own hive however you like.